Hello everyone, I am Dr. Jamanda Suter. I will teach you about introduction to the soil today. Term soil is actually derived from the Latin word solum, that means floor. From different views, from for layman, that soil is only the dirt or debris on the surface of the earth, nothing else. So, see, for the engineering point of view, engineers mostly call it soil is the debris of the rocks covering on the earth crust, making of rocks and minerals. That rocks can be used to build buildings, roads, etc. So, highway engineers' point of view, this soil is only the material that will use for the making roadway. If we see the what agriculturists say the soil, that agriculturists define soil is the natural medium for plant growth. Soil is a natural medium as well as give the support to the plant to stand on the surface of the soil. So let's see. The soil has mainly four components. One is mineral matter, other one is organic matter, air and water. There is four components. So there is a two half. So in the one half, there are two components: organic matter and mineral matter. Mainly the mineral matter is about 45%, and organic matter only 5%. So organic matter and mineral matter made a soil of the 50%, and other 50% that are pores between the soil particles. If these pores, this is actually half. So if these pores are filled 25%, then the remaining 25% will be the air. If this these pores filled, all pores are saturated with water, then there will be no any air. So that's vice versa. Soil is actually the three-dimensional body. This is a three-dimensional portion of the soil, and it has length, width, and depth. So this is not only enough that we just study the surface of soil. So we just look crops on the surface of soil, but there is a roots of the crop goes down into the soil and uptake the nutrient. That's why we call its medium. So when we study in the soil and dig it up to the 3 meter of depth, and this vertical portion of the soil is called soil profile. Actually, they have there are many horizons of this soil profile: A, B, C, and D. So A is the floor layer, and B is the horizon that is formed from the parent material, and C is actually the parent material, and D is bedrock. And bedrock is also called the parent material from which C horizon is formed. There are many functions of soil in our ecosystem. The major function of the soil is that is medium for the plant growth. That's why we agriculturists study the soil. And another function of the soil, that is recycling system of nutrients, are available to decompose the organic waste. Plants, after dyeing the plant, there will be the waste material, and after decomposing this waste material, the matter will be uptaken by the same plant. So this cycle is gone. Actually, this cycle is completing within the soil. And another major function of that soil is to exchange the water and air. So the another half portion you just uh, see in a soil proportion, there is 50% is space between the pore. There are pores between the soil particles. So these pores mostly filled with the water or air. So this exchange between the air and water, if rainfall comes and these pores will fill with water, and the air's bubble will be come out. So when the soil become dry and in the hot seasons, the water will evaporate and air goes inside into the pores space. Then this is the exchange of air and water. Another function of you can see here, that is soil organisms. We call it soil organisms because they live in the soil. There are microorganisms and some other organisms that are live in the soil. So it's called soil is also the home for that organisms. And I told earlier in the definition of soil and in the point view of the engineers, that is the engineering medium. Engineering medium, it can be used for making road, for making building, etc. So another function of the soil here is the system for water supply. We we can supply the water to the plant through the channels making into the soil and goes to the another field. And also the this do the functions of the purification. When waste material or waste water that comes from the factories, that comes from the other sources, the homes, etc. So this water in, enters in the soil and goes to the water table, so ground level. So when we pump it from the ground, and this water will be uh, pure, look like a pure. So this is actually filtrate from the soil to the groundwater, and we recycle it and use for us, for the plant and for the drink purpose as well. So this is also the major function of the soil. Thank you very much for listening.